Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Cook. And the hit stops him cold. Well, he maybe got back to the line. Working quickly here. They'll go. Allen. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Oh, right.
Now it's Stroud. This one finds Taylor. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
On the quick, right?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Here we go, let's go. Hey! 11.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Look the hot, look the hot.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Room to the right. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Alert!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down throw for Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Allen now on 1st down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Complete to Sam Laporta. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Again, Allen to the air. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bills cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, hey.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin White hauls him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a long field ahead. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
White, Tony.
From the 34. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Robin.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Alert!
Throwing here, Allen. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Trying again, following the set. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And the Texans going nickel coverage, 3rd down. Allen looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. Putting a receiver in motion. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, You're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down after a decent gain to the 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Oh, Eric.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11. On the quick, right? Look the hot, look the hot. Hey!
Stroud off the play fake. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. They give to Taylor, right side. A cut towards the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's a give to Cook. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Gets it to his fullback.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Another one for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Hey, uno. Under. Hey, uno Mars. Drop to the right.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. It actually loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The give to the fullback. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
I don't know, Kate. I think maybe they were only expected to get a couple yards when they called the fullback's number. But not only will they take it, they might give him the rock again.
So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now run by Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll try it right with Brown. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. To put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They give him 5 on the play. That leaves him facing 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Now it's Cook. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Texans 16.
Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. On target to his man Taylor. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Oh, ready? 19 Texans. Hey.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Oh, ready?
He'll look to throw it. This one finds Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Texas. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars. Puggy. Why Tony?
To throw. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. This is Cook. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for two. Allen looking to throw this. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Bass now to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the 29. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Look the hot.
Looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
ready? 19 Texans. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars. Nine.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Need this to force overtime. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Houston.